I'm currently at the Oadine spot. You know, this issue, it's a long stretch in terms of where it affects. And one of the key places is the Oadine spot, where the sun from the hills washes down when it rains. So currently there's still the serious gridlock over here. And we have some workers for the municipality trying to clear the sun from here. The water is still sitting here, and there's serious traffic. So you can see the backhoe, which is the sort of the excavator, and some tipper trucks here trying to clear the place. But I'm currently here with the urban roads engineer for South as well as Kasoa. He will tell us some of the things they are doing to deal with this matter. I spoke to quite a number of drivers earlier, and most of them tell me this issue has been persisting for quite some time now, between 5 to 3 years. Even the drivers here are not even happy with us because they feel that we have done our part and authorities have failed to do what they're supposed to do. So let me put those questions to the man who is supposed to ensure that things like this don't happen. Welcome to the Citi Newsroom, where you're on CNR Extra on Citi TV.
Thank you very much.
Right. Now, from what you've been briefed, what exactly is the problem happening?
Right, thank you very much, Vivian. I think that this is an issue where, you know, the hill behind us that we see, you know, it used to be a hill that is covered by vegetation. And, you know, materials were taken here to construct Tetekwachi Road. And after the material was taken, I believe that it's supposed to have reinstated the surface of the hill, so that this washdown couldn't have happened. But over the years, it has been done. And we are having the results of whatever was done several years back.
So basically, we cleared the vegetation, which would have trapped the sun from coming down. And now we have bare soil or bare sand flowing every time it rains.
Exactly, that's the situation. Magic. That's the situation. And I think that this has been an issue where, you know, anytime it rains, this problem happens. We come here to come and clear the sun and get the motorists and get the vehicles go. But we think we need to have a lasting solution to this issue.
But waiting for the rains to happen, the sun to come down, and then coming after to clear the road is not the solution. The problem is uphill. What is the plans to deal with that?
Thank you. You know, the road on which we are standing is managed by Ghana Highway Authority, which is on record, and every one of us know. And as of last week, I'm very sure that the regional minister called for a meeting where the regional director of Ghana Highway Authority came to come and present the situation and the solution that they wanted to bring on board to bring the problem under control. In fact, from the presentation, they wanted to cut the hill to shapes and apply black soil, as they used to call it, and plant grass over there so that when the rain comes, it will not wash the silt as we see, but it will come down as a water, and we have a culvert across the road that goes into the Densu. So basically, that's the solution that they wanted to
But what is hindering the solution?
I think the regional minister said, he has said on authority that he's going to take up this matter and he's going to make sure that bring this solution to this problem to an end, because it is long overdue. And sometimes you look at the reaction of the traveling public, you can just see that they are just fed up with the situation. But I can tell them that solution is just at the end very soon.
But is that a realistic talk? Because you cannot get the soil fixed within this short period, and the rains are here already, meaning that this is what commuters will experience at least for this year.
Yes, it is. You see, we have the short-term measure, and we have the medium and the long-term measure. The short-term measure is what we are clearing so that the vehicles can go, but the middle and the long-term measure is where we need to, put the vegetation on the hill so that when it rains, the washdown will not come.
But the short-term measure obviously is not working, because yesterday the gridlock we saw on this stretch because of this spot as well as the Atalia spot shows that your short-term measures is not tenable.
I don't think so, because I was here yesterday, the traffic wasn't moving, but today you can see that it's moving. even though it's moving on a slow pace, but it's moving. We are clearing the sand. When we clear the sand, we take the water off from the road. You realize that the vehicles are going. There's no.
How do we avoid what happened yesterday from happening again? Because you come after the problem starts.
You see, this is accumulated silt at the top there. Now we are taking the silt away. So, the next rain and the next 2 rain, it's not happening like this again. It will take some time before it builds up again.
Right. Now, the Atalia spot also experienced some serious gridlock. What is causing that one?
Atalia situation, as I said to Bernard in the morning, it's as a result of, a stream that is coming all the way from Botiano Hill over there. And it washes down anytime it rains. And it traveled that distance to Atalia. Okay? So you realize that the silt at that Atalia there, we can go to the Botiano there. You can identify the same silt. It means that the silt has traveled for a very long distance to be there. Fast forward, as I'm talking to you right now, we are doing the storm drain to manage those water that is coming. From here, I will send you there to have a look at whatever we are doing over there to forestall some of these challenges.
All right. So that's the urban engineer here around the Atalia here. He takes care of Gan South as well as the Kasoa area. Now, most of the motorists here or the commuters are not happy with the situation. They say that for years this issue has been persistent, but government hasn't been able or is not even showing the will to solve the problem, and they're just fed up. Now, the solutions that are being preferred by the municipality, they think that the short-term solutions will not solve their problems. For example, if you looked at what happened here yesterday in terms of the gridlock at this spot as well as Atalia, the solutions of bringing the backhoe later when the rain sets in will not solve the problem. So they are not happy. Along the line, we'll go around the municipality to see other measures they intend to put in place to solve the problem. Let me try and speak to some of the commuters if I can. I'll try and get one for you, Philip, and then we'll wrap up from here. The problem is most of them are obviously not happy with the situation. Hello. So you see the same refrain from most of the commuters. They are not happy. Basically, all they want, all they want is for the road to be fixed, because if you look at the situation here, so this is what is happening here. When it rains, the sun from the top over there, you can see the erosion in your shot, and it washes down to the street here and creates heaps of sand. So the cars are not able to move. What the assembly is trying to do now in your shot is to clear the sand to give the roads access. But that really cannot be the solution, because when the commuters start moving or when it's raining, the sand is already on the road. Now they say that they intend to clear some parts of the sand that is on the hilltop at a point to make it easy for the roads to move. So basically, this is what is happening at the Oadine spot. The Atalia spot, we've been there earlier. That place has cleared because, of course, the water has receded and everything is fine. But if you look behind me, you can still see serious traffic here, and the gridlock still parts of it happening. Now, some people, to avoid this spot, are using the other side of the road, if you can see. So those coming from Accra, that lane is now one lane to make way for some of the cars coming from this side to ease the traffic from here.
Okay, Vivian, thank you so much for your time, and keep monitoring events there for us.